Welcome back to Global Bike Trends Update. Today we're talking about a machine that has already started to shake the racing and performance motorcycle world, the 2025 Yamaha M1 V4. For years Yamaha was known for its inline-four cross-plane engines, machines that defined the brand's identity both on the street and on the track. But now the company has made a bold decision. They've gone to a V4 engine layout, something that changes not just the way the bike sounds or feels, but the way it is designed, the way it handles, and the way it competes. This isn't just a small revision. It's one of the biggest engineering shifts in Yamaha's racing history. The heart of this bike is of course its new V4 powerplant. The inline-four M1 had a unique character, offering smooth power and a distinct cross-plane note, but in recent years Yamaha has been fighting to keep up with the acceleration and top speed of Ducati and Honda, who have been running V4s. The decision to make the change was strategic. A V4 allows for a narrower engine, better packaging, more central mass distribution, and potentially greater efficiency in putting power down to the rear wheel. Reports suggest that this engine is already delivering around 270 horsepower at sky-high RPM, in line with its competitors, but the big advantage is torque delivery out of corners. That's where Yamaha hopes to regain its edge. With the new engine layout, almost everything else had to change too. The chassis has been revised to accommodate the more compact but wider rear-mounted components. Yamaha engineers redesigned the frame geometry, adjusted the rigidity balance, and reworked the subframe and swing arm mounts to handle the different load patterns of the V4. Electronics have been upgraded as well, with refined traction control, slide management, wheelie control, engine braking maps and launch assistance, all tuned to the new engine's delivery. In modern racing these electronic systems are as crucial as mechanical design, and Yamaha knows it. On track, the M1 V4 is reported to feel sharper on corner entry, thanks to less rotational inertia and better weight distribution. Riders can brake later, flick the bike quicker, and accelerate harder out of corners. The narrow engine also improves the aerodynamic profile. Yamaha has taken advantage of this with new bodywork. Expect to see slimmer frontal area, carefully shaped winglets, and improved airflow through redesigned fairings. Managing heat was a major challenge with the new layout, so Yamaha shifted radiator positions and exhaust routing to keep everything cool during full-distance racing. Visually, the M1 V4 still looks every bit like a Yamaha race bike, but there are subtle differences. The aggressive aero, the sculpted fairing, and the tighter packaging all mark it out from the outgoing model. The sound is different too. A V4 has a more aggressive, growling tone compared to the smooth drone of the inline-four. That alone is going to thrill fans when they hear it trackside. As for price, it's important to clarify, the Yamaha M1 V4 is primarily a MotoGP race bike, and the actual machines used by factory and satellite teams are not something the public can walk into a dealership and buy. But technology has a way of trickling down. Yamaha's current flagship street superbike, the YZF-R1M, sits around the $27,000 to $30,000 range. If a homologated V4 machine comes to market in the next few years, expect it to be priced above that, possibly well past $30,000 depending on specification and region. For now, the M1 V4 remains a racing tool, but history tells us Yamaha's innovations often find their way to street models sooner rather than later. What makes this bike so unique is not just the numbers, it's the symbolism. Yamaha resisted the V4 route for years, believing their inline-four philosophy offered advantages in handling and rider feel. But the results on track forced a change. The switch signals Yamaha's commitment to fighting at the very front again. The M1 V4 promises not just more power, but a better blend of acceleration, aerodynamics, and agility. The narrower engine helps the aero package, the electronics refine the delivery, and the chassis keeps it all balanced. This is Yamaha saying, we are here to compete at the highest level, and we're willing to evolve our identity to do it. Fans should also understand that this transition is not instant perfection. Early reports suggest that while the V4 is extremely promising, it still lags slightly behind the proven inline-four version in consistency and lap times. That is normal. Developing a brand new engine platform takes time. The true performance will come as Yamaha refines the setup, collects more data, and balances power with reliability. But once fully matured, the M1 V4 has the potential to be a game changer. If you love motorcycles, this is an exciting moment. The 2025 Yamaha M1 V4 is more than just a new race bike. It's a glimpse into the future of Yamaha's superbike philosophy. It could very well shape the next R1 or R1M, influence street machines, and change what we expect from Yamaha's sport line-up in the years ahead. It has power, it has advanced electronics, it has aggressive new styling, and most importantly, it has the ambition to return Yamaha to the top. So that's our deep dive into the 2025 Yamaha M1 V4, a machine that represents innovation, change, and the relentless pursuit of speed. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our upcoming updates. Let us know in the comments what aspect of the M1 V4 excites you the most: the engine change, the aero package, the handling improvements, or the possibility of a street-legal V4 Yamaha in the future. Until next time, this is Global Bike Trends Update, bringing you the latest and greatest from the world of motorcycles. Ride safe, and keep your passion alive.